But the reason I'm doing this at the end of the day is because I absolutely refuse to give up my rights to anyone. No politician elected by the people, apparently for the people, is going to tread on my human rights. And by you being here today, you are saying the exact same thing. Don't ever listen to the people out there about how you should feel about your rights being taken away. This is no joke. The lockdowns have been an act of communism, and the closing of small businesses has been an act of treason. Because to allow these vile billionaires to gain 30% more wealth on average during the COVID time, while you were shutting down the companies built from the ground up by a proud, hardworking Canadian, that is treasonous. You're betraying your country. You're betraying the very people of your province and your country that you swore to serve. Jason Kenney has committed treason against his people. The Charter of Rights and Freedoms has been thrown down and stomped all over by Jason Kenney, Justin Trudeau, and any of the other closet communists we have to deal with. The time right now is probably the most important moment in the history of mankind. When you understand that our freedoms are totally at stake here, we have to do something. We have an obligation as proud Canadians and proud Albertans and proud Canadians to defend the freedoms this country was founded on. Somehow, we let the world we knew slip through our fingers. Somehow these crooked politicians and corporate CEOs and pharmaceutical giants were able to sneak up and snatch our freedoms when we weren't looking. We have to ask ourselves how the hell we got to this place from that place. The biggest lie that got us here is obviously COVID. That is the reason we are standing here today defending our rights. Because our backstabbing government officials took a manageable virus and used their media propaganda machine to convince us we were in a pandemic, so that they could lock us up inside our own homes and claim us for our health and safety. That was a lie, and it's still a lie. Doctors around the world are speaking out in huge numbers. Anyone that hasn't seen or heard these videos, you need to take a minute and go watch them. COVID-19 patients have a 99.4 to 99.9% survival rate. That is the actual admitted statistic. They have admitted that the PRC test used to detect COVID is magnified so high that an estimated 50% of the positive tests are actually false positives. This is common, easily accessible information that they have even admitted to. You just have to look. We have been duped. The government that we elected has used their power to exaggerate a relatively harmless virus and push most of the world into a state of communism. Make no mistake about it, most of the entire world has been duped by the same lie. This is manipulation and power tactics on a level the world has never seen before. And you know what these blood-sucking politicians are like when they get a taste of power. They crave more and more and more. There's a very dark road ahead for all of us. But fortunately, there's good news. You are here, right now, today, fighting back, and you are not alone. There are rallies all over Alberta, today and tomorrow. We will be here next Saturday, and the one after that, and the one after that. The good news is that we can do this together. We can stand beside each other. And instead of just one voice in the distance, we can have the support of hundreds behind us. You guys being here today tells me that you want to fight back too. So let's do it. Let's give them hell every chance we get. We owe it to this beautiful country that we love. We owe it to our families. We owe it to ourselves, and we owe it to each other. Thank you for standing with us today. Just know that we will stand with you no matter what. We're not backing down. We are united in this fight, and eventually all of humanity will be united in this fight, and that is a powerful thing. Thank you.
Woo!
Anybody else?